We're trying to protect our natural resource that we're specifically using to maintain our cultural practices. As guardians, it's important for us to go out there. We're walking in with the Western science, but we always have our traditional eye watching as well.
There's a variety of people that attend the camp, elders, fishermen, and then we have scientists come out, sample the fish. Western science and traditional knowledge, we're joining it together.
We're going to retrieve some detection traps for the emerald ash borer. The emerald ash borer is an invasive insect that's pretty fatal to ash trees, white ash and black ash. When I'm out with Clayton, he specializes in insects and can quickly tell you that this will be a different species than, say, this native species that's here. While working with him, it's sharpening my knowledge. Collaboration really helps us mature as technicians of the forest. When we're out together, they're also learning the significance of this tree with us.
The Earth Keepers bring in a holistic perspective that isn't necessarily always reflected in the Western science approach that we normally take. A lot of what I've learned from the Earth Keepers about the significance of particularly black ash or Wisco is the importance of it for a lot of cultural practices.
We can make baskets out of that, ribs out of a canoe, and by doing this, we're ensuring that these trees are still protected. We can preserve our culture. I feel like that strengthens the bond between the native communities and it builds a good rapport with everyone.
Welcome to Athabasca Chippewa First Nations annual fish camp. It's a joint collaboration with Mixu Cree First Nation, setting up plastic so we can do our tissue samples and biology stuff.
We are the dissecting table. Process is weight, liver, pH, muscle, tissue, metals, then otoliths, and inner ear bone. Otoliths will tell the age of the fish, how long it's lived throughout the delta.
We work with various communities downstream of the oil sands and develop monitoring programs together to see the impact that the industry has on fish health. We're about 350 kilometers downstream of the oil sands. Anything that's put in upstream, it will eventually downstream.
When we're all done here, it goes back to the dry fish makers.
Color of fish is normal.
Yeah, flesh is good.
You consider that quite fatty? Or,
yeah.
Look at it's healthy. Friends are all red. Red's healthy, so you're going to keep it?
Yeah.
When I think of data, I think of the numbers I write down on the data sheet and put into the computer, but the baseline data that they have is all that traditional knowledge they've incorporated from living on the land. They know there's fewer whitefish because they compare it to stories from their father and their grandfather, and that the fish, they're a little mushier.
If you were to give it rank, 1 being poor, 2 in the middle, and 3 being a really good dry fish, what would you give? 2. 2?
Yeah. Be a 2, but mine would be about a 1.
We'll actually sit down and do presentations to the elders and explain some of the results that we have throughout the years.
And we're all learning together at the same time. So it's a big win-win.